I'm working back in Illustrator and I've got my final design. I'm relatively happy with it. I have 50% positive and negative space, um, and I've got a nice balance. Everything's touching. I'm not quite ready to send this to the laser printer if I wanted to, but I want to just get it ready for it. So something to show you that you need to do to your design is if you have, and I'll zoom in, if you have a line like this and a line like this, unfortunately the laser cutter is just going to cut this right out and you lose that if we were sending this to the laser cutter. So what I'm going to do, select everything and give it a stroke of 3 points. And unfortunately what ends up happening is in some areas you might end up losing a little bit of detail and you might have to tweak this a little bit. You see like this is a really thin too. So I'm going to go back and just give that a stroke like that. But if I zoom in to a part that now has a stroke of 3 points, you can see that it's no longer just a weak connection. There's just a little bit of a thickness there, and that's what we're looking for to make this work. That's really important. So you might have to, again, just do a little bit of manipulation here and there, but it's just important that there's, again, something for the laser cutter to hang on to. I'm a little worried about how thin this still is right there because it's so thin, so I might want to just mess with that and make that a little bit more substantial so that it works the way I want it to. So once I have this, I need to also add a border to this. Let me show you how easy that is to do. I'm going to start by making a shape like this, and I'm going to give it no stroke right there, and I'm going to lock all of this stuff, and then I'm going to make a shape right here, and I'm going to lock all of that too. Actually, I'm not locking that. What am I saying? I'm going to select both of these, and I want to punch out the middle, so easily done. Go to the Shape Builder tool. There it is. So now I have a border. Easy, very easy to do. And if I, at this point, wanted to, say for example, just kind of clean up this part, I can do this super easily. Select everything, and then just come in, again with my Shape Builder tool, and get rid of all these extraneous parts that I no longer need. I don't have to worry about anything like this because I'm not going to see the border, or I'm not going to see anything that's behind the border, but all this stuff, goodbye. Just clean it up a little bit. And so if I click away, this is what I end up with. That looks pretty good. So got myself my design. So that's just a little simple exercise, and I'll go ahead and turn off the guide so you can really see it, but that's what we're going for. Good luck on getting started on that. That's just the exercise, and obviously that'll lead into your final project.